What's going on? Why don't they've got, this is something that they should be setting up every day, that Americans should be watching every day with interest, because you actually had a group of traitors trying to overturn American democracy. You can put a few televised hearings together about that, more than Benghazi.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, again, this is a frustration that I've talked about a lot, too, which is these people have made it a very deliberate effort that they can run out the clock. They can use the system as it's currently structured, because the system was never designed to have this type of insurrection from within. And so they believe they can push this off, plead the fifth, delay taking action.
Why would your committee have done, Republican committee have done, if Democrats had tried to run out the clock?
Oh, we would be having a hearing every single day. I was thinking to myself as Willie was reading some of this evidence, these text messages, why not have a hearing and present this information?
Read them
every single day.
Yeah.
Make people show up and have to actually raise your hand and take the fifth. If you want to take the fifth, do it on camera.
Every day.
Who's not doing their job?
I think that Democrats in Congress need to be a lot more aggressive. I think it's really that simple. Ask yourself, if you're a Democrat in Congress, what would a Republican do?
It is a DNA thing. It is such a DNA thing.
I don't understand it,
It's like I never got into a political campaign where it wasn't like, okay, I'm going to run this with the attack of Sherman. I'm going to burn everything from Atlanta to the sea, 300 miles wide. And if anything's left growing, I'm going to salt the earth so it never grows again.
That's exactly right.
I swear to God, Democrats, that's how Republicans think. That's how they focus. If you're going to fight a war, you fight a total war.
Who's not doing their job?
What's happening here?
Well, think about the people that were on the Republican committees. Darrell Issa, Trey Gowdy, Jim Jordan, Mark Meadows, Mike Pompeo. That's the type of characters that Republicans had on these committees, throwing bombs, issuing subpoenas, having hearings, making it a show. It was a deliberate television show that was choreographed and planned, because at the same time that this was going on, remember, the Tea Party was going after Banner. There was a lot of friction in the Republican Party. There was a calculated decision that you take eyeballs away from that fight over here. We're going to put on a show for the media, for the political community, for the base, and it worked. And I think to myself, as I watched the Democrats' disarray narratives that unfolded during the infrastructure Build Back Better fight, what if there were oversight hearings so that at least some of the conversation would have been about that? Well, Democrats figured out the policy over here. They had this wide open space that they could be having. How have they not had a hearing with Mike Pence? Hey, Mr. Vice President, how did you feel when they were saying, hang the Vice President, hang Mike Pence?
There's so much material.
And you show the video every single day. When you're having those hearings, you show the video. Because the most powerful thing about January the 6th is not actually the words of the people, it's seeing that video.